Brad Williams, Excel Prime.
910, where to start when editing Excel formulas. Well, here's an example, and this is a lot of information, but what the heck? Let's get our hands dirty and let's do some editing. Here we have just some basic information. You can see there's a missing date here. If we go up here to the names, we hit color 597 and they're out of alignment. Wow. Well, if they're out of alignment, maybe these quantities are incorrect. Remember I mentioned you want to identify your ranges. These are name ranges, as we've talked about in the past. They are mislabeled. And if we go over here to our calculations, if the name ranges are wrong, the formulas are going to be wrong. Let's do some editing. Let's go here. First and foremost, we want to click this. Well, we're trying to hit the total. So maybe the total is in the wrong place. We can move this. Go Control X, just hit on the keypad, or we can go cut and we can hit paste. We have the total there. To change the borders, just go up to border, hit all border. We have that quick edit done. Hit Control S. That way we saved it. So now we have the name range that are wrong. So we go to color. You can't just try to cut and paste this. It's a little more complicated than that. We go to formulas, name manager, and we have two different ranges here. And we know the date range is probably wrong if it's even entered. You got to go to color, edit, and let's look at the color edit. Well, we have color as C6 to C14. Well, that's wrong. You have to highlight this, realign your range to D4 to D12, hit OK. We need to go to quantity. We hit edit. We look at D6. Well, it looks like when this was copied over, it started over in cell B, but here it was recopied to column C. That's why we're out of alignment. So we'll highlight the refer to, go to quantity, and hit OK, hit close. And guess what? Those calculations are correct. We want to identify and take a look for this formula function. We have a formula here with functions. You're going, what? We have a formula. It has an if function, sum function, and a sum if function. I know, take a deep breath. And you're going, I didn't sign up for this. This is just an example. Don't worry about it. We'll get into it down the road. Really, it's a formula with nested functions. Total, same kind of feature. What I did was I just took a total all and I took a sum and a quantity. Well, you're going, what's quantity? All I did was I took this information in the quantity and I summed it up. Why? For fun, I just put it over here to get an idea of what total sum is. Total 57, what we're looking for is if you were to count the number of reds in here, it'll be 57. But we just did it here. I'll show you how to do that down the road. And then I also took the sum and quantity just to show you. So we have total all, and we have total, and it should read total. And let's edit this. Go to highlight total, and then just a parentheses, red, close the parentheses. And that'll make it a little easy to understand. Now let me point out another way of correcting formulas and functions. If there's an error here, or if you want to change this, hit F2, and that way integrity of the formula won't be affected. So you hit F2, and then you can do something like this, and we'll just break that function, and we'll go 124. It stays the same, but hitting F2 will allow you to just go in and modify this. You don't have to hit F2. You can always go in and just quantity F7, and now you want to change the sum area. You can do that. Control Z to reverse. hitting F2 will allow you to edit it right there in the cell. Instead of going up to the formula bar, you can just make your directly in the cell. Lastly, let me just point out one thing here. Let's escape this. If you want to copy this formula, you can go copy, paste. What happens, because we're set up here, we use range names, it'll copy across. Let me give you another example. Let's go equals H plus H. Now, if I were to copy this over, copy over to L, it's going to go L12 to L13. I didn't want that. I want this formula copied over. Let's go copy, hit paste special, hit paste special formulas. It still didn't copy this information. In order to copy this H12 to H13, press F2, highlight the range, right click, copy, wherever you want to copy to, hit Control V. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. Hit F2, hit highlight the cell, hit copy, then hit escape, hit paste, and H12 to H13 is copied over. Yeah, it's like going to the dentist and having a root canal. Makes it challenging to do even the easiest things. And to wrap this up, if this ended up being an error, hit the space bar. This is in a text format. You can correct this, go back, remove that space, and you're good to go.
Brad Williams, XL Prime. Thanks for watching.